than the knowledge. So I wanted to make sure that you don't forget to use your imagination. And I wanted to connect it to the real estate. Many times you go with our buyers into the houses and they will see the house is need a rehab, it's distressed, they will just walk away without even thinking of how it could be done. So I just want you to use this power of imagination and make the house the way you would like, because it's so many possibilities, and people who have this, they actually could profit many, do use it and profit from it. There's so many apps now they're using out there that you can use, and you don't need your imagination, you just put your colors in there, you change the house, but try to use your own imagination and do your own thing.
Or go on HGTV.
Yes, I mean, just do it. If you all are capable of it.
Can I tell you something? And I know Barry Sterner has done this before, from what I heard. But when people go look to buy a house, they say, "Oh, I don't want this. It needs too much work," and they end up putting a bid on the house that had $100,000 in rehab that might be priced too high, and nothing has to be done.
And they could maybe do it for $20,000.
But if you buy a house that needs a lot of work in rehab, guess what? You're going to make a lot of money in the future. Yes.
And please don't let your imagination die. And look at my most favorable architectures. You go look around, and all these people who had this imagination. Like my favorite architecture is like a Lotus Temple in New Delhi. It's very famous. We have Dancing House in Prague. These architects, they really created these things using their own imagination, and we all have it in ourselves.
Yes.
So please do not walk away from distressed property, from foreclosed property, because you can make it your own.
Yes.
And don't have somebody else do it for you. And this is my message for 2019. Happy 2019. And also another point I want to talk about is does the market is going to be slowing down 2019? I went to Market Outlook in Chicago Association of Realtors, and I listened to our economics talking about what's going to be happening in 2019. It will not be slowing down.
Stephanie just said this at break, and I said it at the break.
I just want to make sure you guys, listeners, listen to us. Market will be great. 2020 is going to be great.
Yes.
The millenniums are turning 30 in 2020, and they're going to be buying a lot of property. They're going to be buyers. They know they're renting right now, but they economics are saying that once they do 30 years old, they're going to be big buyers. And so just please be out there on the market, selling, buying, because
and have an open mind as well as imagination. When you're going through a house with your realtor, like you, Meldina, it's amazing what some little things.
Don't be afraid to daydream. Don't be
afraid to remove the carpeting and repaint the house.
Yes, and do the kitchen the way you want it.
Yes,
red kitchen, great. I mean, just do what you like. And then I want to go back into the some crazy stories. I'm kind of jumping.
I love your stories. We talked about you before we started the show this morning.
I have something that happened to me just last week. I had a closing in Park Ridge, and I wanted to share with all of you.
Thank you.
It's super important to learn from this. We walked into this beautiful home, and it needs some repairs, some things to be done. It was really pretty, and my buyers bought it.